Hello guys, welcome to Terror Talk, or whatever the heck it's called, my parlor, whatever works. Today, today we are going to read tarot cards to those that ask, while telling stories or whatever. Like, for instance, like last stream, I gave someone a lover's array, which I kind of forgot to tell them something important. So, in tarot cards, like the rule, and once you get your reading, is that, look, if you see a reading and you want to keep that future, you never saw what you read. You never change any actions or choices based on that tarot card particularly, or set, or array, or whatever. And the thing is, I forgot to tell someone that. Like, if you want the future to change, make some choice changes. I don't know if I told them that for real, but I at the very least gave them the tarot card reading they want. My first one was Love Array. Unfortunately, I can never get any love myself, but that's fine. Good for her. All that. What was I... My grandpa left me behind some... I'm not going to go into detail, but needless to say, he left me a lot of merchandise. That hurt my hand, because I have tuberculosis at this rate. Regardless. Have I ever discussed the rules on these? I know I discussed one or two, like, hell, maybe two, because that was the last one is what I did. About the effect rule, you have to be the one to draw them. But you can't just let someone who is untrained in this, like, pick one. So that sucks. I mean, like, if I had known that, I wouldn't have bought into some certain tarot card readings. Like, I live in a townhouse. Like, it's big. It is a big house. It has 3 floors. And it's almost as big as my parents' house. I don't know if I told that story, but that's besides the point. My parents spoil me a little too much. Food, gifts. Well, not gifts. I usually have to ask for them, but yeah, I can pay my own. I just don't know the effects of that. Like, I am not good with money. Alright, let me leave it at that. I am not good with money at all. I think I've ordered DoorDash a couple times, like this week. Definitely ordered a pizza from over by generic brand. It wasn't pizza or Domino's, it was something else. I got an Alexa recently for my parents, and they just gave it away because they apparently had 3 at the time. Like, maybe it was from Grandpa. Yeah. I used to have a friend who I tried to stick with while he was in jail, no less. I'm not gonna lie, he was a P-word. Kind of. Like, he was grabbing at... Yeah. But here's the thing. That is not his worst crime. Well, maybe by us on view. His worst crime is when he got parole, because of course he did. He chose to bring some thug friend of his, and they stole my mom's dead sister's necklace. It was very important to her, and he stole it and sold it. Or at least he brought the one who was. Then he manipulated my parents, me, into thinking, oh, he's changed. He has not changed. I could go into this story further, I just don't really want to. So, fun fact about me, my shoes are literally size 18. Size 18, literally. My parents legitimately have to get me a custom-made shoes because my feet are fucking huge. And I know some MF is going to be like, "Oh, show us your feet." No, I will cut and edit any shots of my fucking feet. Good grief. The shit is baffling to me. A little more than why, no matter how many times I say, I'm not interested in this video, I'm not interested in this person, I still get fucking men twerking for whatever fucking reason. Like, I'm bi, but it's not exactly something I want to see. At least, look, I'm not into men's asses, surprisingly. Nor kissing, but that's beside the point. Like, I get it. Algorithms, he works it. God knows sexualism isn't fucking YouTube these days. For all the right people, it will be. One trend at a time, I guess. I have way too many plugs in this house. Like, the plugs there. You know, I got these, like this. This is from my, let's just say a dead relative. This is from my, I don't know what relative it's from, but I know for the fact that my sister painted it. And I'm going to be honest, and if she sees this, it's fine, because I don't like the color. Like, look at this. It seems like Murder Me Red. You know, in addition to getting a steel drum, they bought me a record player. Like, I've never heard, seen, or touched a record. Well, seen is another difference because I have a friend who's very into record collecting. I shall not name him because he is a little shy, just a wee bit. I'm surprised not a single person came here in over 7 minutes. Usually I get one person who will hear me talk about tarot cards and run. I'm gonna run out of stories by the time I get any line of customers. Wait, was that? Okay. These have nudity. Artistic, but nudity. Artistic. I've been trying recently to write out some stories, not like me telling you the stories, like books, shit like that. And I sent a chapter 1 of an old book, or book chapter or whatever, to a publishing company, and it is very flattering that they got several calls back. Like, they called me a few times, quite a few. And they're like, "Hey, are you almost done with that book? I could not finish it due to personal mental health reasons, but aside that, like, it's flattering to know that my skill with words and what have you are rather good, because storyboarding is something I'm good at when I'm a writer. I know I've said before that I play guitar, but like the basics. Those are all I know. I don't know anything but strumming, but that's fine, considering that's basically just a cover of that song or this song. Fucking beeping noise. I'm getting distracted. By the way, and aside this little decorative attire, you are also being filmed on this. On. Didn't get in the camera. So yeah, that's why I used to stationize. Station my phone. Yeah, I got that as a joke because at some point me and my parents played Dungeons and Dragons, Except it was a really scuffed version. I used to. I don't know what I did with this skull, but I felt like it was the talking mug or whatever. Damn, 10 minutes and no one shows up, huh? I'm still going to go to 20 or 25 with this stream if no one shows up. Because at that point, I don't exactly think that's going to work. Don't get me wrong, I'll try this every goddamn day till actually getting a line of following or whatever works. Right now I'm just some esoteric selective guy. Hello, welcome to Tarot Talk. I know if you need a tarot card reading. Tarot. But yeah. At least we got a viewer on who could watch for less than 10 seconds, but that's fine. Like, I have quite a bit to share, but I can't remember the thing. I have the memory of a lobotomized goldfish. Ow. Fuck. Regardless, so I'm going to occasionally repeat some of these fucking stories because I've lived my life so much. I only can have so much interest in things. I tried to open a shop. I called it Pawn Punk because when I opened the shop, I was really a big punk. But yeah. Like, I've made decent amounts to the point where I can put that I was a peddler on my resume. Not the drug kind, the boardwalk street fair stuff. Mostly buying jewelry, fancy doodads like golden cards or whatever. I'm not telling that story actually. Let's just say I sold those golden cards to a gambling man, let's just say. Oh, I think his name was Spencer. I'm not sure. I don't, like, if I say that, like, someone's name, is it, like, doxing? Because I've seen, like, censorship over YouTube. And again, I've seen Russian Badger be like, hey, all I talked about was green beans, and that got restricted. So I have no idea what in the fuck they're talking about. I feel like the person who banned that was just bored as hell. Unless it was an all response, but who knows. And again, even all responses can, like, have AI. They're like, I wouldn't be surprised. And I would certainly enjoy it more than da-da-da for over waiting on hold for 30 minutes while they look for some expert or whatever to tell us what to do. AI, though, is strange. Like, granted, like, there's a narrative that AI is like, oh, they're going to take over the world and whatnot, but I don't believe that. Hi, welcome to Tarot Talk. We offer tarots if you want them. But yeah, AI is not just, it's not going to destroy the world, alright? Or humanity, at least, for sake of we're endangering the planet or whatever. I thoroughly believe that the whole narrative of AI taking over, like, that seems like propaganda, because, like, I know Grandpa didn't fight in the war, unless he did, or just, like, he would be at fault for ruining the environment. I don't believe that. Not every man, woman, and child basically does the things that require an end of the world scenario. Like, that's not people like you and me. That's like people in corporations and government on top. We vote for them and then be like, hey, can you do this? And they just... I've seen some things. Some vile things. Long story short of it, war crimes, fucking division of sides, all a bunch of bullshit. I'm not gonna get political with this too much, but I am willing to say I have been to every single side almost. Well, actually, just major sides, but here's the thing. Every last one of them was bullshit. Hello, mate. Welcome to Tarot Talk. Let me know if you want a tarot reading. Regardless of that. But yeah, like, I've seen people say conservatives or whatever eat babies. Like, there's a good amount of people who believe that too. But I think I'm done talking about tarot, or the government or whatever. Look, I don't like the government, and that's fine. I'll stop talking about it though. And meanwhile, does the new player want a tarot card reading? If so, let me know. You don't have to pay. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Also, I myself am fortunate in the sense that I can literally buy a. I don't want to say buy a maid. It's my mom's friend, but she's paying for her to clean my room. Not room, but just the house in general. I have, speaking of my parents and cleaning and all that, I have way too much soap for some reason. There's a bottle over there and the table, all over by my Xbox, etc. I don't know how much she thinks I use, but there's way too much. Also, I'm not gonna say much about it, but so. And the left. Neat. I also have a little too many cords. Like power cords or what have you. But that's not nearly as much as my dad has them. Like I have like 10, maybe 12, 15, whatever. But my dad, however, has several drawers dedicated to wires in their organization. Like, if I want to take out one of those wires, I have to fucking fight that dresser. Fucking 1-2 hook ass. Regardless of that, you know, I'd like one person to stay, just one person to ask for tarot cards, but maybe why I have a following, who fucking knows. Also, I have this lamp. I'm not sure how it works, but it's a nice lamp. However, it like if you touch the bar of it, the stand, the base, any of that, it turns on and off. I don't know how the fuck that happens. Like, maybe it's just new age or some shit. So at some point in my life, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty trash of a person. Not in the sense I was a bad guy, but I was a shitty quality human. I stayed up in my room reading fan comics of whatever genre I was interested in that time. Yeah, it's all dumb. I was very dumb. I was like, this is the greatest comic ever, and now that I look back at it, it was pretty shit quality. Each and every one of them. I think the one that lasted the longest in that idea is Undertale. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't drawing lewds and whatever the fuck they were known for. Posting cringe or whatever. You know, speaking of cringe. Wait, no, I told that story, right? But people say Gen Z is source of the cringe, yet we do it for the same fucking reasons as baby boomers or the greatest generation or whatever have done to their kid. When I was... I'm trying to process information. I wasn't lying when I said I had a goldfish lobotomy brain. But still, like generation, oh, I hate this new stuff. I hate this new stuff. And that hate has spread to every last generation. Like if I say Skibbity Riz or fucking whatever shit, I'm instantly cringe by the group of people, or any group of people that isn't Gen Alpha. It is nuts. I I take my coffee light, like very light, as white as a good man's soul, really. Uh, I don't think you'll amount to know just how much sugar is in my coffee, and creamer, and milk. Like, I mean, it gets me going at least. But then again, actually, no. I used to use Mountain Dew as a coffee because I hated the taste of it. Now it just doesn't affect me. Doesn't burn my throat like I like, and just there's a bad aftertaste. Like they changed the recipe or some shit. I swear to God. 4 minutes unless someone calls in and gets a tarot card reading. I'm gonna get this one short. Yeah. I don't know if any Americans know this, but if you drink tap water from, I think Japan is the most famous one for it. Like, we do stuff to our water, and Japanese does some other stuff. I don't know how, but I think that just makes, like, water incompatible. Like, with our human bodies, no less. Like, which brings the question up. Why does water different from Japanese water, or why can't our body handle the water we have inside us? We're a water-based life form, really. Carbon-based, water-based, whatever the pronoun for the shit is. Like, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I've been trying to sell rings online. Yeah, that about got about as much views as my least one of these, too. I've been checking in, checking out. No one wants to buy costume jewelry. Which is a little surprising to me because of how much I see the world these days. Everyone wanting to express themselves through any means necessary and whatnot. But, oh yeah, there's one last thing I'm going to say. I recently made a power scaling video, scaling Goku to his true power. Apparently, his ultimate form is, I think it might be, it's trillion times his base form. So, a base form that's capable, at the very least, blowing up planets in a... Look, the end result was he's at least high universal. And like, it's high universal, but apparently some people are like, hey, he's fucking solar system level. And fucking multiple solar system levels can very easily beat him. I'm like, my brother in Christ. He shook the universe, and that's not even his most impressive feat. Impressive feat would be the 1.5 trillion. Wait, would it be 05? No, it's not more. But either way, over 1 trillion times his base level. I'm pretty sure that if you can blow up planets and times that by whatever, it doesn't matter. But here's the thing: people are saying like, well, you've heard me talk. Look, he's at least high universe, yet people are treating him like a galaxy level threat to beat him. I've seen people say Demon Slayer, fucking, what is it? My Hero, fucking all those can beat Goku and their reasoning is fucking insane. So many people shit on Goku for not being strong. He is, and he definitely is stronger than every one of us on this planet combined. Like, I don't get power scalers. I really don't. 10 seconds. I'll see you all later, my friends and mates. I'll see you all later.